video, I'm going to discuss how I think that society plays a role in digital literacy, and how with that, like we learned in class, how it has to go with biotics and cloning. Like in class, we saw that video where it was an anime one, but it was the one where uh, you could pretty much clone your DNA and prevent cancer. That I'm okay with. Like, I think that will influence society in a positive way, because if you have a risk of cancer in your family, that who wouldn't want to do any ways possible to prevent it. So I think that it would help people with that. I wouldn't do it personally because I don't have a history of cancer, but if they expanded in terms of cloning for to prevent leukemia, which I know is a form of cancer, but again, like towards that, stroke, maybe even heart attacks, anything like, um, if they could expand to that where they clone your DNA and they could prevent that, then I would consider doing it. Um, Now with the optics thing, I think society doesn't need this. I know people want. I think it's cool and everything, but I personally don't. I don't like the idea of being able to on your finger be able to go up to an ATM, click somewhere, and you could access your cash easily because like with everything pretty much like that, people could hack it. They could get into your information. And with the biopics things like the I could understand if and I guess in a positive way that if people wanted to get like something for their arm, like if they had like an accident, like in the army, or just got like God forbid something happened, that I know there's bioptics where you could get like part of like a hand or like an arm or even leg. So with that, I think that digital literacy could help with that in terms of being able to function um, correctly still. But again, going back to the what I feel is the negative side is uh, I've heard other things like, and also what we learned in class is that people could have like a magnet on it, which again is pointless, and just a waste of money in my opinion. And uh, yeah, I just feel that just doesn't make sense, and that I think society is not going to adapt to it. I know people are sort of, but I think society is going to stick to the way things are, um, and just do the regular things, not again get a thing on your finger to access a bank ATM. And actually, one more thing I actually want to talk about, I forgot about it, was also what we learned in class with the driving cars. I personally like driving my car, and again, like we discussed in class, that it will be a lot of problems if there was self-driving cars. I think insurance companies uh, costs would go up because you're not the one driving it; it's a computer. And with that, there could be a lot of bugs, glitches, again, hackers. So I think that the negative thing, on top of it being not you driving it, is that insurance companies will up their prices because they fear that there could be a ton of problems with these self-driving cars.